Hi guys, there's a plane flying over my home right now, but anyways, it's day 2 of being back home from Mexico, and I am in my gym attire, gym bag, hydro flask, back to the routine. It's crazy. I miss my family like crazy. I miss making plans every day to see my family, making plans to go eat somewhere new. I miss my view from my hotel, my balcony. Yeah. I also got back to some very sad news that my mom didn't want to tell me while I was on my trip, to not ruin the moment for me, I guess. But somebody in my stepdad's side of the family that I got to meet and spend time with, and he was like my uncle technically on my stepdad's side, not blood related, but he was an amazing man. So cute, so funny, so everything. Wonderful man passed away last Wednesday, and my mom told me just last night, and I still can't wrap my head around it. There's always that regret of like wishing I could have done more, spend more time with him, all those things that you kind of thought you had more time to do, and then they're gone, and then you're just like, why did I put it off? Why did I not do this? That guilt trip. But technically he was a little older, but this man would get dressed every single day in his nice little pants and run his errands and all that. But he did lose his wife a couple years ago, 3 years ago, and ever since he kind of like went down, and he just wasn't the same, and he kind of just gave up. His health was fine. He experienced some dementia type thing towards the end a few months ago. For my mom's birthday, we were just talking about how he has been going through some stuff, and how like even my stepdad thought about bringing him in to his home so that they could keep a close eye on him, take care of him, just make sure he was fine. And suddenly now, what, 2-3 months later, he's gone. Like, it just happened so fast. But I do remember being like, what? But how? He was just fine. But only he knew mentally what he was going through, and he's no longer with us. Ugh. I feel so bad. He was such a sweet man. He was like my favorite on my dad's side of the family. He would always go and visit. He was very funny, and he got to meet my nephews, and I've known him for about 15 years or longer, and technically ever since I moved here, he was always visiting us, and we'd go stay at his house, and cute little memories. Great man. And shoot, technically yesterday was my day 1 back, and I was still so happy, and I was cleaning up the house and everything, and then my mom just called me late at night, and she asked me about my trip, which I was kind of wanting to talk about it in person. Like, I was trying to go pay her a visit and talk about everything in person, and she brought it up and told me, and my mind started just like, how? What? Anyways, it's very terrible news. I just hope that he's at peace and is just can't believe, you know, it's hard going about your day and getting up and going back to the routine after you get news like that. I'm not feeling it, to be honest. I don't know. I was gonna be alone, and I got a lot of stuff done last night, cleaning, and pretty much put everything away from the trip, and everything's technically back to the way it's supposed to. And I've heard it's not good for you to stay home. I'm gonna give it my best until I'm no longer here, because we never know when we won't be here anymore. Death doesn't have an age, a specific date where it will happen. Like, we just don't know. And it also reminds me how fragile life is, and how sometimes things happen and they bring you down, and then sometimes you have no desire to live. And I have a lot of desire to live, especially after spending 2 weeks in Mexico and seeing my dad and my grandma and my best friend, cousins, and their kids, the new generation, the little ones that I just now got to meet, and all the beautiful memories. I cherish that so much. But I also can't be selfish. Like, I did feel a little bit like I wish I would have been a little happier for a little longer, because I came back from my trip like so full of life, and then my mom just like gave me the news. But it's like, how could I avoid not knowing? Like, that doesn't also feel right. But it brought me down a lot. Whatever. It is what it is. It's life. I feel so bad for my stepdad too, because he has another brother. He's older, and he's also doing very bad, and they give him 3 months. And then it's just my stepdad and one more brother, but all my stepdad's brothers and sisters have been just leaving us one by one. But Jimmy, he was a sweetheart. Rest in peace. Wow. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna make my pre-workout. This is the pre-workout that I take. Love it. The specific one tastes so good. And I've been back on my creatine. I cycle on and off of creatine because unfortunately my water intake is not the best. But during the summertime I drink a lot of water because I spend a lot of time outside and I try to hydrate more. I heard that creatine makes you retain water, and I was like gaining weight, and I was like, it has to be water retention, but I don't feel like I've lost that much weight. So I'm back on it after like almost, I want to think, a year. And I'm just gonna take it during the summertime until that is done, and then cycle off of it again. I'm sorry that I'm a little off, but I want to also catch you guys up with what's happening post vacation. And I am so grateful, so happy, so thankful, so everything. Like an amazing trip, but I'm very bummed out due to the news that I received, and that's about it. What can you do? I'm also very happy to be back home after all, back with my dogs, my home, my lovely weather. It was so fucking hot over there. I got so dehydrated. It's day 2 of being back home from my trip. So, yep. I will be catching you guys later. It is 4:21 p.m. I do want to get there before it gets too packed at the gym after everybody gets off work at 5. Talk to you guys very soon. Wish me a great workout. Bye guys. Hi guys, today is day 3 of me being back from my trip in Mexico. I feel a little better. I felt it since this morning. Yesterday I was just bummed out all day to the verge of crying all day. And yeah, that being said, I just want to catch you guys up on my day. Technically woke up late, like at 11 in the morning. Made breakfast, chill for a little bit after breakfast. Then I decided that I should just get ready for the gym. So I took a shower, got ready for the gym. I got here about 3:30. It's now 5:21 p.m. So let's see, how long did I do at the gym? An hour, 23 minutes, 39 seconds. A total of 387 calories. I kind of do like an entire body workout. 30 minutes of cardio. Yesterday I did an hour cardio. And I woke up so sore. I almost did not want to go to the gym because my legs hurt so bad, even though I had a light workout yesterday. That's so far what I've done. Today is Wednesday. Anyway, I am outside the grocery store next to my gym, and I am going to be picking up some groceries. Not a lot, because I do plan on ordering some meal prep from a local fitness store. You can order meal prep up to like, I don't know how many meals. They sell meal prep in bulk. I plan on doing that, but I do want to pick up like fruits and some healthy options to snack on and pick up some things. So yeah, I don't know if I'm bringing you guys with me. Probably not. I'm so sorry, but yeah, this is what I'm doing so far because we really don't have any groceries. We have things for breakfast, but nothing for dinner. We also gotta figure out what's gonna be for dinner. We'll see. We'll see if I can find something here for dinner tonight. Picked up a few groceries. Also, I needed to re-up on the birds' food. So I made a stop at Petco, but I'm ready to check out. Ran out of this lip oil at the gym, and it's my second one, and I just bought 2 more, and I got one for my mom. $6.24. It's been an hour.